London's Heathrow Airport restores operations after power outage. London's Heathrow Airport has resumed full operations following a major power outage caused by a fire at a nearby electricity substation. The disruption forced the closure of Europe's busiest airport for most of the previous day, leaving tens of thousands of passengers stranded worldwide. In an interview with the BBC, Heathrow's chief executive, Thomas Waldby, expressed pride in how the airport managed the crisis. Live updates from Heathrow this morning: flights have been arriving from major international hubs, including Washington, D.C., Paris, Doha, Ho Chi Minh City, and Amsterdam. Early departures have included flights to several European destinations such as Oslo, Brussels, Stockholm, and Rome. The scene at Heathrow's entrance is markedly different from yesterday's chaos, with taxis, buses, and private vehicles once again transporting passengers to the terminals. Despite the resumption of operations, travelers have been advised to expect delays. British Airways has announced the cancellation of approximately 90 flights throughout the day, out of around 600 scheduled departures. The cause of the outage: authorities have traced the power failure to a fire at an electricity substation in Hayes, West London. Police have confirmed there are no indications of foul play, and fire officials have stated that their investigation will focus on electrical distribution equipment. A Heathrow spokesperson said additional staff have been deployed across the terminals to assist passengers, and extra flights have been added to accommodate an estimated 10,000 additional travelers. Passengers have been urged to check with their airlines for the latest flight information. Chief Executive addresses disruption. Speaking to the BBC's Emma Barnett, Heathrow's chief executive Thomas Waldby reassured passengers that the airport is now functioning normally. He acknowledged some cancellations and delays but emphasized that they were being managed as they would be on any other busy travel day. When questioned about reports suggesting disruptions could last into the following week, Waldby maintained that the airport itself was fully operational, though airlines were handling the repatriation of stranded passengers. Concerns over Heathrow's resilience. Despite Waldby's reassurances, the incident has raised questions about Heathrow's power infrastructure. Former British Airways chief executive Willie Walsh criticised the airport's dependence on a single power source, calling it a clear planning failure. Waldby defended Heathrow's infrastructure, explaining that the airport relies on 3 substations that power different sections. He described the fire as an unprecedented incident that required rerouting power supplies, a process that necessitated temporarily shutting down certain systems. The scale of the incident meant it took time to reset the airport, Waldby said. Building a backup power plant of the size needed to power Heathrow in such a situation would be an enormous undertaking. Ongoing travel disruption. While Heathrow is operational again, significant disruptions continue. British Airways has cancelled 80 flights today, including long-haul services to Boston, New York, Riyadh, Dubai, Washington D.C., and Chicago. Short-haul routes have also been affected, with cancellations on flights to destinations such as Brussels and Istanbul. Other airlines, including Turkish Airlines, Singapore Airlines, and Air Canada, have also cancelled flights. Passengers are being advised to arrive at the airport only 2 to 3 hours before their flights, depending on whether they are traveling on medium or long-haul routes. Heathrow has urged travelers to check with their airlines for up-to-date information. Industry experts weigh in. Aviation experts have criticized the incident, with some calling it an embarrassment for one of the world's busiest airports. Peter Syme, an aviation reporter for Business Insider, noted that it was unusual for an international airport of Heathrow's stature to be completely shut down due to a power failure. Given Heathrow's global importance, this level of disruption is surprising, Syme said. This incident will likely lead to a review of Heathrow's resilience planning to prevent similar occurrences in the future. The financial impact of the shutdown is expected to be significant. With nearly 290,000 seats available on Heathrow flights yesterday, experts estimate that airlines could face losses of up to £100 million in revenue due to cancellations, delays, and compensation claims. As Heathrow works to stabilize operations, questions about the long-term implications of this incident remain, particularly regarding the airport's ability to prevent similar crises in the future.